This is New York, Fifth Avenue in the year 1900. You notice up and down Fifth Avenue, there is nothing but horses and carriages. With the exception, you can see sort of in the middle of the slide, there is one red ring. There is one automobile in this photo. Now, I would love to transport myself back to this scene. I would love to interview some of the people on their horses and carriages. And I would love to ask them, what do you make of this newfangled automobile? My guess is I would get responses like, well, I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? It makes a lot of noise. It looks silly. It's going to get stuck in the mud. My horse is going to be far more reliable than that thing. This is a fad. In fact, I feel a bit embarrassed for the guy riding it. This is never going to take off. Now watch closely what happens to this scene. That's 1900. 1913. There is not one horse or carriage left on Fifth Avenue. Now I think it's important to note this is New York Fifth Avenue. This is not Wichita, Kansas. I don't think New York Fifth Avenue is maybe representative of all of America, but still, in New York, the technology of the automobile has completely replaced the horse and carriage. Now, what happened between 1900 and 1913 that led to this? It was not the invention of the automobile. That actually goes back about 50 years to the 1860s in Germany. The automobile and that technology had been around for quite a while. What happened between 1900 and 1913 is, of course, Henry Ford and the innovation of the assembly line and the price of automobiles coming way down, making it a much more affordable and attainable technology to regular people. Now, I believe in 2026, we are kind of at the same inflection point. We are now going to start to see exponential uptake in artificial intelligence. Because remember, AI is also not new. It probably goes back to the 50s or 60s for sure. It also isn't new. We've been talking about it for a long time. But now we are all using it. How many of us use AI in some way, if it's Chat or Claude, every day, every week? Yeah, every single hand. 5 years ago, I doubt any of you would have been using it. You would have heard of artificial intelligence, but it was not something you were using on your devices, on your laptops on a daily basis. Today it is. So that exponential growth curve is where we're at. We are at that inflection point. What it looks